Have you ever wondered why some basketball players won't talk too much to the media? Have you wondered how famous they could be if they just showed up? We all love getting praised. We all want to get recognition amongst our friends and our colleagues, but that is not the case with all basketball players. Surprised? Wait till the end of this video, and you will know all about why Luka, Giannis, and Jokic don't like to talk to the media. Firstly, who are the top basketball players who don't show up much for interviews? We all love to watch sports, either it be football, cricket, or basketball. The thrill in the game, the emotion in the stadium, and the cries of the fans further increase the intensity of the game. But if we talk about basketball, then we have ample superstars to talk about. Luka Doncic made his reputation in the National Basketball Association, NBA, playing for the team, the Dallas Mavericks. Luka comes from Slovenia and is a very professional and skilled basketball player. After joining Real Madrid from Union Olimpija as a youth entrant, Luka Doncic led the team to the EuroLeague title in the year 2018. In the same year, Luka was drafted by the NBA when he joined the Dallas Mavericks. He made his debut for the Slovenian national team only at the age of 17. Slovenia, with his and other teammates' efforts, won the EuroBasket title in 2017. Luka was named to the all-tournament team too. We also have another skillful basketball player who originates from Greece and plays for the team Milwaukee Bucks in the NBA. He is one of the best in the sport and maintains a dominant position in the field. He won the NBA Most Valuable Player Award for 2 consecutive years, in 2019 and 2020. In the All-Star team, he had been selected 6 times. His determination and hard work have made him win the Most Improved Player in 2017. Furthermore, we have a Serbian professional basketball player named Nikola Jokic. In the NBA draft for the year 2014, he was selected by the Nuggets. He led his team to Western Finals and received all NBA and All-Star mentions. Moreover, why does Luka Doncic not want to get on camera? If any of your favorite players makes the team win a match, providing the man of the match-worthy performance, you all wait for the press conference, right? When the player arrives on the mic and tells about his thrilling experience. Not only the fans, but the players are also excited to get on the stage so that they can get the recognition for the efforts they have put into the hard work they've done. The case with Luka Doncic was different, though. It was an international game for Slovenia, and Luka just outclassed the opponents. Luka finished the game with 47 points added to his name on the score sheet, and it is appreciable that he scored 27 only in the first half. At Lanxess Arena, fans were overjoyed with the performance of the superstar and stood on their feet to applaud his beautiful performance. Luka played the game with inspiration for the fans and fear for the opponents. He made it look like a piece of cake, but the twist in the story arrives when the International Basketball Federation gets to know that Luka is not going to show up for the press conference. Along with the coach, Ido Muric showed up to talk to the press. Muric gave a good performance too, scoring 9 points, but when compared with the 47 blows, the 9 became negligible. How can we expect the man of the night to not show up for the outstanding match he played? The man who brought tears of joy to the fans did not show up to receive the recognition. Luka was then made available for the mixed zone, where players could be asked questions about the match. Furthermore, why is there so much recognition for basketball? International basketball has not got the recognition it deserves in the world up until now. It needs to get promoted and publicized for the fans. The viewers get attached to the game if the players attend press conferences to communicate with the fans through the media. But many players don't seem interested in attending the media coverage. We informed you earlier that the mixed zones were where the interviewers could ask questions to the players. But according to the rule, it is not necessary for the player to reply to the inquiries. But FIBA encourages its players to talk to the press so that all business can expand with high TRPs. Luka Doncic was made available for the flash interviews in the mixed zone, but it was upon him to decide whether he wanted to participate or not. The athlete mostly chooses not to. When he tried stopping for some questions in the mixed zone, he replied to the media person to talk to him in the press conference, where he did not even show up. Against Hungary, Luka played a brilliant performance. But again, for the press conference, Jaka Blažić was sent. Sometimes he had valid reasons, like attending a retirement ceremony of a friend of his, or he also attended the post-game interview for the TV night holders from Slovenia. Since June, Doncic has only been made available for the press conference before and after the important game against Germany. Coming up next, who are some more basketball players that are saving themselves for media coverage? When we talk about profits, no recognition for the sport, basketball, means no gain in terms of money. You open up a business and it doesn't work. What happens as a result? The losses climb over the profits. The same is the situation with the basketball teams. Even the major and top clubs face $10 to $20 million in losses every year. The The situation with international basketball is even worse. We have the example of football. Only Neymar Jr. was sold to Paris for an amount of around 220 million euros. The football world is erupting with money and profits. It's the most publicized sport. Cricket has also led the players to become millionaires, and publicity has helped them too. But basketball is just hanging on. It's a pity for the supporters and the athletes. Not only Luka Doncic and other famous names, including Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, also prevent talking to the press. Jokic has only communicated once with the media in early August, while Giannis has done it twice in all summer, with no advertising and marketing, or at least very less of it. People don't even recognize the players, like the taxi driver of the Slovenian national team didn't. The official host hotel for the EuroBasket 2022 had a receptionist who didn't even know that a tournament was being held not more than 3 kilometers away. Up next, why Giannis Antetokounmpo and his victories were overshadowed with negligible publicity. The players mentioned above have had some incredible performances on field, due to which they can easily bring sponsors to the game and increase its viewership. It is not like the players don't want to grow the platform or they have greed for money. Rather, they make themselves available for international tournaments that are free and provide no paycheck to the players. Giannis Antetokounmpo had his match against Ukraine recently, and he played brilliantly. He left his opponents and the fans too in shock with his crazy 41 points haul. He even scored 13 points straight in the third quarter of the game. Although Greece was a stronger side, the team laid back 7 points to the Ukrainians, but the main man stood up. He led his team, Greece, to a basking victory over the Ukrainians. He made sure that EuroBasket 2022 remains an opportunity for the Greeks to win. If basketball had the publicity that other sports have, the name of Giannis would be all over the headlines after the match. Lastly, what can basketball do to grow? You must be feeling overwhelmed now about why basketball isn't getting the fame it deserves and why these talented stars are going to waste. The basketball world might hurt about it too, but what can be done is to improve. We cannot just go on like we are and expect the future to become better on its own. For that, efforts have to be made. Let me make you understand using examples. Formula One, Drive to Survive, was released on Netflix a couple of years ago. Formula One is a car racing tournament. The sport wanted to grow, so they selected the most watched shows platforms and put up a series. And you would be surprised to know that the viewership went up to 77% in the period of 2 years. The age of the viewers was between 16 to 35, and those are the people that watch Netflix mostly. If we talk about football before a World Cup, a song gets released for the main event every time. Why is that? To put it up on the lips of the viewers and make sure they stay intact with the mega event. Through little funding, basketball can also use similar strategies to grow as other sports have. This was all for today. Some enticing information about basketball superstars is summed up for our viewers. If you like this video, hit the like button and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and have turned on your notifications so that you will not miss any video of ours, losing the opportunity to get aware of some of the exciting news relating to what is going on in the world. Do inform us about your opinions about any suggestions for the sport to grow in the comments box. Thanks for watching.